What's up guys, welcome back to the next video in learning JavaScript. My name is QDSDani and you guys watching my channel Wood. Alright, so in this video we're going to start the functions. Normally if you watch my other videos about say C++ or PHP or any other language, we start with variables and we go towards slowly control flow, and then we go before classes and control flow we teach functions. But in JavaScript it's the other way around, and you guys learn the objects first, and then you guys learn the functions second, and then you guys move towards the class, and then you guys move the document object model, and after functions you guys learn the variables, and after that you guys gonna go ahead with your control flow, if else, and you guys we go towards a while and any other control flow. But because JavaScript is different, because in JavaScript we use function a lot, we use objects and functions a lot. That's what in JavaScript I try to show you guys the objects first, and then I try to show you guys the data types, the primitive data types, because it's very important, and objects is important, and functions, because with the help of functions, if you guys notice here, we have used few functions here. If you guys know the data types and the pop-up messages, and you guys know that we already use functions. So you guys already use the functions, because the functions are very important in JavaScript. Everywhere is functions, and you guys need to be aware to use functions and you guys need to be prepared to use functions all the time. So we're going to go with the functions. I have created functions here, and I have created empty template in HTML. You guys know how to create this one. Just open this tag and just put a document, and Sublime Text bring you guys this one. So functions, what is functions? So JavaScript functions, as we know all, that it performs operations, and functions are good way of to grouping all your codes together, all your variables, whether it's local variables or global variables. You can put all together in one basket. So in such code is related in terms of the task they should perform, and then we can group all the code together, and we put a unique name. So your function is going to be function, and then you guys gonna come here and put the function name here. You guys gonna put a function name like that, and you guys open and close your parentheses, and you guys do this. The reason you guys see with black and white, because we don't have a script here. So if you guys can put your script, if you guys don't see this type, doesn't matter. It used to be old type that it was required, but it's no longer required. But even if you have a script, that should be fine, because nowadays every browser renders this JavaScript very correctly. Okay, so now you guys gonna put it. This is the body of the functions. If we gonna put a function, say we put a small function, and our function is gonna be, say, Corayo our wood, and then we're gonna put this is the body of the function. Body of, so we have very small basic functions. So what our functions wood is gonna do? Our function is gonna say document dot write, and we're gonna put some sort of nice message. You guys can come here at the first JS, and you guys can say this one's welcome to JavaScript Corayo Wood. You guys can do this. So I'm going to copy that one. I'm going to bring it here to make nice functionality in here. So document.write, I've got the same document.write here. And then you guys need to put this one together like that. Okay, so now our function is going to display the size 7 welcome to JavaScript at Corayo Wood, or welcome to Corayo Wood, for example. To Corayo Wood. Okay, and now you guys gonna see that the font size is 7, color is red, and then we got this is center. That's what this function is gonna output. And if you go here in our if we refresh this one, we see the functions, and you're going to say we don't see anything here. But why we don't see anything? Because we just print document.write. You guys need to call your functions. So just because you guys put this one here, it doesn't mean that JavaScript is going to render this one. You guys need to put call your functions. So calling our invoking functions. Calling our invoking functions. You guys need to call our invoke functions. So how do we call in our invoke our functions? All you guys needs to do is just put the name of your function here, and that's it. Say what you guys going to do is say just would and just two parentheses, and JavaScript gonna work out that you guys mean this would. So when you come here, and you guys going to see that welcome to Cry, because here the JavaScript figure out that there is a function called would, and you guys look in here that you guys can see whatever you guys write in JavaScript, you guys going to see there is nothing hidden from the user. User can see anything and everything, whatever you guys write, you guys can see that one, and user can see this one. Whatever tricks you guys apply, user can see, because JavaScript the client side, it's not like PHP. The PHP the user can't see, but with the JavaScript the user can see it clearly like a clear day. You guys can call these functions the other way around. So as I said to you guys before, you guys can put your alert, and you guys can put your button here the same way, because this is a function, and there's this function and this function. There is no pop-up message. There is no difference between the function here and the function here that we are calling the greeting. So this function the same as that one. You guys can output anything there. So as I said, this concept of try, do not repeat yourself. Once you guys create this function would, it means you guys can access these functions anywhere in the JavaScript. So this is a JavaScript, and you guys don't have to do this. You guys can perform arithmetic operations. You guys can put your parameters here. So this is here where you guys pass the parameter, and here you guys where there is invoke, you guys can invoke your function many times. So if you guys gonna put a 1 would, 2 would, 3 would, and you guys gonna see that we are invoking our function 3 times. Is it 3 times? Doesn't matter, you guys invoke your function like 100 times. JavaScript sees that one. Every time you invoke JavaScript, this one gonna come here and jump on this function. So you guys can remove this one. You guys don't, if you guys don't like this one, you guys can remove this one. Say all the way here, you just put your simple message, black and white message. You can put that one as well, but because you guys can put this, say you put a green, you can see this one green. So if I put a green, you guys going to see the green. So that's the beauty of JavaScript. You can manipulate all the elements in JavaScript. You can call it, you can do whatever you guys want. You can put your prompt, you can put your alert, you can put all the whatever inside the DOM, you can do that. So JavaScript have a total control over HTML, because it sees HTML as objects. So they're all objects and all documents, and even documents is dot right. Our document dot get element by the ID is the object. So this document is the object, and it's also, as you can see the right, it writes everything on the screen. Alright, so that's how you guys can put your functions. As I said, you guys can put your functions in pop-up messages. You guys just create the functions. You can do your arithmetic. You can put your own name, and make sure you guys, whenever you guys are going to do here is input, and you guys can put your greetings here. Sorry, you just put the name of your functions, greeting, because this function's name is greeting here. So that's what the function is in JavaScript. So we have started the functions, and we're going to show you guys all the different functions, the local variables, global variables in the future with the arrow functions. And because you guys need to familiarize yourself with the functions, and then after functions we're going to go on the variables, then we're going to go on control flow. We're going to see if else and while loop. We're going to see for loop with and all the other loops, and then we're going to go towards the object-oriented programming language. We call it OOP, and I'm going to introduce you guys towards the classes. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you have any question or comment, leave in the comment box. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.